Okay, hello again. This is Robin, City Sewing Machine Corp in New York, www.citysewing.com. Today we're going to show you the correct way of threading the stroke braid machine. We're going to show you how you should be doing this correctly, and you should have a perfect stitch. Here's the thread. Come from the thread stand. First step is to go through this hole here on the arm, main arm of the machine. You have this hole. You're going to come from the back of the machine through the front. Okay, from the back through the front. It's very, very important. Okay. Then right here you have your tension. You have a thread eyelet on the front, thread eyelet on the back. We're going to go through the hole on the first eyelet of this machine, then the second hole on the second eyelet. Make sure the thread you have it between the two discs into the tension. You must have in between the two discs to get the proper tension. Then we're going to go on the back hole or the back eyelet. Okay? Then we have the front thread eyelet, and then you have a back hole of it. You're going to put the thread inside that. Make sure it's inside the tension again. It's very, very important that you have this thread inside the tension, okay? See, like this. You'll cut it from the top, cut it carefully. Alright? Now, taking my thread straight from the tension eyelet into the first eyelet of the needle bar. Just like that. So I want my thread to come straight down from the first eyelet of the thread tension to the first eyelet of the needle bar. Then we're going to thread the needle bar now. Needle bar has a hole on the top. We're going to go front, left, right to left. Just like that. Okay? Now, look at this carefully. Thread comes to here, goes around, through here, then now you have a tension here. When I move the needle bar, this spring here, a little spring there, every time when the needle comes down, this pin here push that tension to be open. You get the thread and just get it right under there. So now I got the top of the needle bar threaded. I got my tension threaded. Now we're going to go through an eyelet here. Some machines do not have an eyelet here. Some machine does. If you don't have it, just go straight down. But this machine have it. We're going to thread it here. But that's not going to hurt too much. If you don't have that, it should be fine. It should be okay. Andrew, dame la tijera, por favor. Then, remember this one here, we're going to thread the needle left to right. Very, very important, left to right. Okay? Like that. So one more time. From the thread stand to the arm of the machine. Tension eyelet, back eyelet, back eyelet. Make sure the thread is between the tension discs. Very, very important. Then we're going to go straight through the first eyelet on the needle bar, top of the needle bar, through the tension here, through another eyelet here. Then we're going to go into the needle, left to right, left to right. Now, while you wait there, We'll put up the belt on the machine. This is my lifter. This is how I lift the foot bars. Before I put any fabric on it, any type of material, lift my foot bar on, put it down. Remember, when you pull this thread, you should have some tension. If the thread is too loose, you're gonna get all the threads gonna get all bundled up at the bottom. So make sure when you pull it, you gotta see that the needle moved a little bit. That's when you know you have a tension. If I open the tension, the thread's very, very loose, I'm going to have a big problem with the threading on the bottom. So you gotta, when you pull it, the needle should move a little bit, so you know you have a tension on it. Cut my thread 2-3 inches long. The best way is putting the thread through the back and let the presser foot hold the thread on the back. Then after that, I'm going to turn my wheel with the hand. Always away from me, never to me. If I do it this way, I will have a lot of thread here, stuck threading. So we're gonna go away from me. The needle has to go away from me. Before I get the machine running by power in the motor, first, I do it by hand. I wanna make sure that I don't hear any crack, 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 crack on the machine, because that's going to tell me right there that there is a problem. I don't hear any kind of a crack, then I step on the motor, give it power, and that's how I get a perfect stitch. Now, perfect stitch. Okay, I should be able to drive the machine, and I should always have perfect stitch. Now, when I finish the stitch, I'm going to turn the wheel away from me one, the second time, then I lift this up and I pull with a little bit of pressure on the back. Then this is already by tack, and I have thread enough to start my second stitch. Pretty simple. Perfect stitch. One more time. Put my fabric underneath. Just always start with your right hand, stitching a little bit away from you. Step on the motor again. I should have a perfect stitch. Okay? This is the stitch you want to look like. Thank you for watching. Till next time, again, this is Robin, City Sewing Machine Corp. www.citysewing.com.